Welcome to Orlando Informers Meetup. Hold on to your socks, because we are ready to feast. Mistakes were made. Never leave a sauce behind. Hi, I'm Brittany, and tonight I'm going to Orlando Informer's takeover of the Universal Studios parks. There's a lot of videos out there where influencers have got invited, and I don't think that that is a complete correct picture of this event. So I thought I would check it out for myself. There's no doubt that the value, dollar amount wise, is there. That doesn't mean that it's 100% worth it, but we do expect to have an amazing time, and I'd love to bring you along with me. Let's check in and then head into the event. Okay, so we checked in. The line wasn't that long, it was only 7. You can check in as early as 3 and enter the parks as early as 5, at least the night that we're here. We started at Universal Studios. You could almost start anywhere that you want. They do suggest which park that you should start at because they're trying to divide up the crowds. It's great to be here for the winter event because all of the holiday decorations are up. Also, there's a new Minions ride, which I haven't rode yet, and I'm excited to try out. I'm going to be bringing you along tonight, like vlog style, and I think we should start by finding something to ride, don't you? Let's go. Okay, we just got out of the new Minions Villicon. The concept of that ride is so cool because you actually stand on a moving platform and shoot things. Never done anything like that. We have time for roughly one more ride before free food starts. Food starts at 8. Like I said, we got in at 7 and we stood in line for Minions for a while, which is to be expected because it's new. So I think we're going to go over to Mummy and ride it, and Brad actually says he's gonna ride it with me even though it is not his favorite, but that can always change. Mummy is my personal favorite. Let me know what your favorite ride here at Universal is. Escape from Gringotts is really good, but I'm a classic lover and I just love the Mummy. Also, I am digging the ambiance here. Look at this pretty background that I'm walking into. Really cool. Mummy's so good. It's less intense than I remember. I feel like everything after Velocicoaster is less exciting. Ooh, I think it's spritzing a little bit, so I'm gonna put the camera away for a little bit. It is 8 o'clock now, so we are going to grab a bite to eat, and I'll check in with you whenever I can. Alright, I said that I was going to grab some food. The food lines are pretty long, like kind of crazy long. So we're gonna stand in one of them, but I need a snack first because it's 8 o'clock and I haven't ate for hours because we are ready to feast. I got a vanilla Sprite and then I got a vanilla Coke and mixed them together. It is delightful. And then I just grabbed a pretzel. Might even grab some popcorn because it's right across the street. And then let's find some real food. First stop, we went to Minions Cafe. Looks like Mexican inspired stuff here. Also, I'm on my second fountain soda, so I'm gonna be jazzed by the end of tonight. Hold on to your socks. Okay, so the funnest thing on this plate is definitely these plantain chips. There's salsa and then some kind of weird creamy dip at the end. I have no idea if it was for the plantain chips. It's kind of you know, choose your own adventure here. Plantain chips are good and actually not too crunchy. Let me try some of this and I will give you kind of my like thoughts on it. The cider looks like it would be delightful, but it has very little flavor. The salad is for the right person. I like the dressing, it's creamy, but it's like all arugula, so it's kind of bitter and I'm not crazy about it. The chicken that goes with it is good. The rice and the beef topping is so good, so good. I could eat an entire plate of that with a little bit of plantain chips. For a first plate of the evening, pretty happy. Hopefully you can hear me okay. This place is a copyrighted nightmare. So we rode Transformers, always a great ride. Really ages well, I think. And then we stopped at Finnegan's pub to get some food there. And now we're at Cafe La Bamba because they open it for Orlando Informer sometimes, and I am so excited to see inside. Let's talk about the food at Finnegan's first though. The wings were okay, the mac and cheese had no structural integrity, and it was pretty bland, so I would probably skip both the wings and the mac and cheese. The wings were okay flavor-wise and they were moist, but the outside wasn't crispy, so there's a lot of fat that was kind of still congealy, and so texturally they weren't great. Flavor-wise, they were good and better than the mac and cheese. The best thing was actually the vegan empanada. It came with a creme fraiche, really flavorful. It was a bit soggy, but how could you hold an empanada in a chafing tray without it getting soggy? So I'll give them that, but flavor-wise, the empanada with the creme fraiche was the standout there at Finnegan's. Everyone talks about the bread pudding with the whiskey sauce. I think it's good. I'm not a huge sweet person, but it's a solid bread pudding with a solid whiskey sauce. Let's go see what Cafe La Bamba has to offer though. Out in front of the horror makeup show, there's some special guests that made an appearance too. Guys, I'm in Cafe La Bamba's, I can't believe it. I got tacos. They look okay. We came just in time. They said that they ran out of pork and they're gonna have to go, it sounded like, to the other park to get more pork, which sounds like that's gonna be a while. So I got the last of the pork, so our night is turning out. And I also got little mini desserts. Flan, cheesecake. Okay, let's see how these are. Okay, I can see why they ran out of the pork. The pork is delicious. Really moist, great flavor, really good. I like that you had a little topping bar and you could top them yourself. The chicken's fine. It doesn't have near as much flavor as the pork does, but it's cooked really well and it is moist. Both are really good. I got just a little bit of rice. It's cooked so much that if I closed my eyes, I wouldn't know that I was eating rice. I could be eating porridge. Like, it's really overcooked. Let's try the desserts. Flan's okay. I like that these are small, so I don't feel like I'm, like, wasting anything. I like the cheesecake, but a lot of people wouldn't because it's not very sweet. You can definitely taste the cream cheese flavor, which is actually much more realistic to Mexican desserts because they put less sugar in their desserts typically. So everything here aside from the rice was actually really, really good, which is fantastic because you can't go wrong with this beautiful location. It's so great that we get to check this out in here. I was really hoping that this taco place would be open tonight, but it's not. However, the donut place is open, so that's pretty cool. We gotta get out of here though. I think the cops are coming. we walked through Simpsons Land and we didn't ride anything or eat anything. I haven't had good luck with food there, but we now made it to Diagon Alley and we stopped at the ice cream parlor. I'm gonna do a short where I try some of the ice cream there. I really love the butterbeer soft serve from there, and I like the chocolate chili, even though a lot of people don't. I think it's delicious. But watch that short to see what else I like, and I will catch up with you after I indulge in a whole bunch of ice cream. Escape from Gringotts is so good. It's even better without a wait. We tried all the ice cream. You'll have to see the video to see what my favorite was, but we are going to top it off with some more food, and then I think we're gonna park hop. It is so pretty in here. I got shepherd's pie and then an English pea salad. They have all the drinks in here, which I think is great. I might go back for like the fishy drink. I've always wanted to try that, but I never wanted to really pay for it. The fizzy peach, I really like. Just a fizzy peach tea. It's good. And then of course, just normal butter beer. Cheers. Perfect as always. The shepherd's pie is good. Even if you're not hungry though, I would come in here. The ambiance is so peaceful and beautiful. It'd be a great place to take some pictures or just hang out with some drinks. I like the English pea salad too. I thought it was nice and refreshing, really contrasting the shepherd's pie. Both good, great ambiance. This is a win-win. Okay, so we just made it over to Hogsmeade. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about time. All the sit-down restaurants close about 11:30, so everything like that's closed. Snack carts stay open a little bit later. I think we're gonna grab some popcorn and water on the way out. First, we're gonna ride Hagrid's because it's kind of a must-do. It's fabulous. Time-wise, I would like to say that you should probably mentally add an hour worth of activities to your night. We spent about 30 minutes or so filming a short for the ice cream parlor, and we spent about half an hour crossing parks in the train station. You can maybe account for that, but you might have better luck than we did. It kind of just depends on how you catch the trains. All right, change of plans. I forgot that Hagrid's and several other rides close early due to noise ordinances. So don't forget that. It's kind of pointless for us to switch parks, but that's okay. We've had enough food, we've had enough rides. We're gonna head out for the night. We grabbed a fountain of some Powerade and some water and a little bit of popcorn, even though a lot of the carts are out of popcorn, so plan accordingly to that. They have a ton of pretzels, so you're not gonna go hungry at this time of night. Lots of people are heading out too. I consider about 11:30 most of the event is kind of done. Queues are starting to close on a lot of rides. The main food is shut down. So you get an extra hour to ride some of the minor rides if you want, but it's mainly over by 11:30, and it seems like the general crowd thinks so too. Overall, my thoughts for this. Value-wise, it's great, especially if you consider the price of a one-day park-to-park ticket and an express pass on top of that, so you don't have to contend with lines. However, it's a very, very short event, even with the crowd control factors in play. This event might not be for everyone. I will have another video coming out where I will talk about when it is not appropriate for you. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. That video will be out shortly. I really had a good time tonight. I would consider going again. Ticket prices are about $240, at least that's what I ended up paying. They vary depending on if you're going 2 nights, you get the 2-night discount, and when you buy them, they get more expensive as the event gets closer. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back shortly with another video. Until then, bye.